My friend and I have a theory that the more you don't like the television or movie property on the slot machine, the more you'll win. I saw a Big Bang Theory machine. I hate that show. My name is Josh Androsky, and I am from Oak Park, California. So we sit down, and I put in a 20, push $2, and on those machines, what you generally want is you want the bonus to come up. You want a bazinga in this case. And you get 3 bazingas, and then they play a stupid clip from the show. I didn't hear any bazingas, so I just like pulled out my phone and was like looking on like Twitter. And then I looked up at the slot machine, and there was just a number on it, but I didn't see anything, I didn't hear anything. And then I looked and it was like 1, 1 something something, comma something something, dot something something. And my friend was like, what happened? And I was like, the machine broke. And then like somebody on the staff here like walked up and was like, oh, I'll be right back. And that's when I was like, hold on a second. No, there's no way this is real. And then I looked and I saw on the machine, malfunction voids all payouts. So I was like, machine malfunctioned, I didn't win $1 million. There's $1 million is on the screen, but I didn't win it because that doesn't happen. I didn't see it. I didn't see anything say jackpot. I was looking at my phone. I just like look down and look up and there's a number. Around that time, a couple more folks from the El Cortez, lovely, nice people came by, shook my hand. We're like, we have to check and make sure that this is correct. And finally, somebody from the slot machine company comes in, right? And I was like, here's the guy the slot machine company pays to break the slot machine, right? This is where the malfunction voids all payouts comes into play. So he comes in and he removes, I've never seen this before, he opens up the slot machine and removes what looks like a hard drive. And then it says on the screen, replay last spin. And so I look for the first time because I wasn't paying attention the first time. Jackpot, 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 jackpot. And the guy like looks back at me and I look at my friend and that's when I'm like, I was like, I just like committed to socialism like Bernie Sanders, all that stuff. And I was like, oh no, I'm a millionaire now. Like I made like 12 grand last year, like writing bullshit. Like I was like, how do I have to confront my politics in the most sensational way possible. So I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And I heard like Bernie's voice like in my head, like, you gotta redistribute the wealth. And so I was like, can I have $3,000, please? And to the guy who like checked the machine, I just like handed him a couple $100. The cocktail waitresses, I went up to the janitors, I went up to everybody. I was like, I'm gonna be a mensch, my first, dealings, and I'm gonna do this for my values, for karma. Like, let's make sure that we kick this off in the right way. And it felt like I was just like running a game show. So the next night, we're just like wandering Fremont Street, my friend and I run into the guy that works for the slot machine company. And he's like with a buddy. He's like, this is the guy I told you about. And the guy like, the guy that works on the slot machine looks at me and was like, man, like I'd been like waiting to take my dog to the vet till I got my next paycheck and I got to take him in today. So like, thank you. And I was like, I am a mensch. And so it's pretty much like, yeah, that's the story of the trip. And I have not stayed, I've not laid my head anywhere in Vegas since then. It's been about 2 years now.